Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Thursday, which means it is time for another Nozz watches Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash, or whatever the fuck the actual title is called. So in our previous episode, we got like a little bit of first episode stuff going on. We found out that our protagonists were part of a much larger group, and that all got isekai'd, but they don't remember anything about the real world, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of isekai'ing someone, honestly. But not only were they part of a larger group, they're the shitty members of the larger group, because all of the people that were actually decent fucked off to go do their own thing. Yeah, so our boys and girls can't even fight a fucking goblin, and we've got some really, really cringy fan service and shit going on, so yeet yeet. Oh boy, but yeah, I guess let's get in here and just see how they're leading off. I mean, last episode really was mostly just like, oh yeah, no, we're here and here's our classes, fuck it, let's go. So let's see, in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh boy, alright. You should be watching. I'm still not a big fan of like the art direction here, honestly. Ah yes. Sleeping in hay like a fucking animal. Another isekai trope, I guess. Minato, are you out there stopping the dark hour again? You know you can't climb Tartarus by yourself. Yeah, like, that just looks really ugly. Like, I know people like that, but like... Ugh. Gross. Like, they stand out, like, against the background so much. Minato, were you drinking all, like, we have no money, you idiot. You just drank all of our money. You son of a bitch. Yeah, but that costs money. Like, unless Shelly's handing out alcohol for free, my dude. I mean, he said it, but he's not addressing it at all, like... What would be the fucking, like, coolest thing if Minato just turns out to just be evil? He's just like, oh yeah, no, by the way, I was selling you all down the river. Welcome to slavery, idiots. Yes. Bring this tiny child to the fucking bar. Yes, that'll work. This tiny fucking baby child. Yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah, she kept pinning me down with her thighs and saying it was endurance training. I don't know what it has to do with thieving, though. He didn't. We trained him wrong as a joke. I mean, you're training to be a volunteer soldier. I mean, like, a good portion of fucking soldier training is being screamed at and dehumanized until you become a cog in the greater machine. Like, it's the main fucking point of the fucking, of military training. Anyone who says otherwise can fuck off because that's real. It's why you get referred to as fucking numbers on fucking documents. Like, less so fucking, like, in the modern day, but, like, historically, yes. So, you recognize that a red moon. You recognize that a red moon is weird, but you don't. I've got no memories of the actual world I came from. Oh, hey, a red moon. That's weird. Moon's not supposed to be red. Like, do you have memories or not, Chief? Like, I understand, like, having, like, small slips. Like, cell phone. Wait, what the fuck's a cell phone? Like, I understand that, but, like, come on now. Oh, boy. Fucking. So, what's the overall goal here, you know? Like, most isekais, like, will give, like, some sort of goal. Be like, oh yeah, here's the reason that you were brought over. Even if the reason is just like, yeah, no, you fucking died and made a deal with Satan. Like, usually there's like some sort of like, oh yeah, no, here's how you go home, or hey, here's what you did in order to not die. You know, like, but here, like, we don't really have anything like that yet. It's just a bunch of idiots dicking around with no memories. I'm actually kind of curious. Like, what's their gimmick here? What's gonna happen? Goblin. Is a gobs there? Is that a translation error or like it's fucking. This is gonna jump this poor fucking goblin. Just this poor boy. Like, I'm waiting for this goblin either to be completely innocent and they just fucking murder a man in cold blood, or fucking it now is a big trap. The other goblins are waiting and they're just gonna fuck you right in the ass. Well, there's your signal then. What are you talking about? If you yell surprise attack, they legally have to let you surprise attack them. He's does he just not know how to fight? Like every time we've seen him fight, he's not actually fought. He's just swung at air. Like, is he schizophrenic? That's not really a slap. That was more of a slash there, my dude. I don't know about that one. Seriously. Man talks a big game when it comes to titties and ass, but like the second it actually comes to a fight, like the cleric is doing more fucking damage than he is. Holy shit. At least the mage probably killed a fish or something right there. Holy dicks. My dude, you've got a slashing weapon. Swing, motherfucker, swing! Like, using it as a bat would do more damage than stabbing with it. You made him cry. What a dick move. Oh man, he doesn't want to die and fears for his life. Oh man, how terrifying! How terrifying that something else has a fucking will to live. You fucking sociopath. My dude, you stabbed him and then almost cried and pissed your pants. And you don't seem to have done any damage. Hey, I remember this scene from the opening of Goblin Slayer. It's all you had to do. All you had to do. These guys suck. Holy fuck. Oh. So see, that man's bragging and everything. That, like, he could have just took the fucking goblin out first thing if he just fucking followed through. Instead, like, oh yeah, the guy with the big sword did it for me. Yeah, I'm so good. I hid behind my friends. Bring me the booty. The delicious booty. I mean, you didn't kill him though. Yeah. I mean, it's not dead. Yeah, take his knees! I mean, hey, at least he's going for it. That's immediate character growth. Going from like, oh no, how spooky, to I'ma fucking get you, motherfucker! All it took was taking his kneecaps out. While she forgets to take an ear. Oh god, like I know it's realistic. The idea that these kids are like they're being forced to fucking they're being forced to fucking like kill and fucking fight for their lives and shit. So like of course they're gonna be freaked out. I just find it fucking hilarious. I just kind of find it hilarious that they're all gung ho about being adventurers until the second they run into an enemy. I don't know. It's kind of cathartic to see people just immediately just fucking like wind out of their sails kind of thing, you know? So long as it wasn't used by a goblin, it's fine. By the way, where'd you get it? Not from a goblin. So all that, and they got 1 silver. So they started with 10 silver, right? And that was enough to last them for 1 week. So killing one goblin got them enough money to last a couple days. Not gonna lie, if they got pretty good at this and they took out multiple goblins every day, they'd be in the black fairly often. So I mean, hey, there you go. I guess adventuring is a profitable profession here. It's still a pyramid scheme. Why are we playing a fucking like credits montage? You're fucking 13 minutes in. You got 10 minutes left. hate this artsy bullshit, honestly. Like, not gonna lie, I've never seen an anime where they did shit like this, and I actually enjoyed it. It's like, you're using this as an excuse to not actually progress the story. Fucking stop. I don't need a fucking musical montage in the middle of a fucking show. Like, once again, this is subjective. It's just something that I just do not care for. Oh no. Adventurers that couldn't kill a single goblin. See, that's what makes it a pyramid scheme. Like, you get like a couple of decent returns, but those returns are few and far between. And even if they didn't want to fight, if they didn't want to fucking like do adventure shit, what are they gonna do? They're stuck. Except this show is like the story of a bunch of idiots that got isekai'd into a fucking pyramid scheme and have no way out. Ah yes, a thong. The ultimate in armor. Nothing can defeat you while you're wearing a combat thong. It just keeps going, huh? Is this just gonna be 10 minutes of montage? Please tell me it's not. See, man, that sword is so big. He might as well just be using a fucking bat. Holy shit. Like, he's moving that thing around like it's made of fucking polystyrene. Something that thick made of iron or steel. Like, that shit, that's like lifting a fucking massive piece of fucking I-beam. Like, Jesus, my dude. You're not gonna be just being like, oh yes, no, this I-beam. Just... It just keeps going. It just keeps going. It's been going for fucking 5 minutes. No, 3.5. What the f- Tell me this isn't it. Tell me this isn't it. Tell me that it's not going to just be the fucking... Could they not fucking think of anything to do for 10 minutes? If you can't, when you're adapting a fucking property and you find a section where you're like, oh yeah, nah, fuck this part, and you just make it a 10-minute music video, maybe don't adapt that. Like, either find a way to make it interesting, or just don't adapt it. Fucking Christ, it's called a time skip, my dude. Apparently, in the Bofuri of like manga or whatever the fuck, like it took Cade fucking 15 hours to bite the Hydra to death. And what did they do in the fucking show? They sped it up and skipped it, and it was done within less than 15 seconds. Oh man, he whittled an airplane. Oh jeez, what the fuck's an airplane? Oh Jesus. That was almost a full fucking 5 minutes. And it's technically still going. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Yep. Made his first pact with Satan. Oh my god, he did actually make a pact with Satan. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck is a demon joke? What the fuck is a demon joke? So my boy out here just summoning Satan. My man out there trying to drown the cat. Can't believe it. That's it. That's it. There is 4 minutes and 48 seconds left. There's no way they're fitting anything else in here. How the fuck did she get back up? That is a 20-foot drop. She jumped 20 feet straight up. What the fuck? So what is the moon made of? It looks like it's made of fucking ruby or something. Like it's a fucking crystal in the air. What the hell? Let's go partying! Let's get crunk! Well, like I said, 10 silvers was a week. So 1 silver should be like a day and a half, 2 days at most, if they stretch it. I mean, so long as they go out on a quest within the next day and a half and actually, get some shit done, they'll still be in the black. As long as they manage to make at least 1 silver. He's gonna go take a massive shite in the bath. That's why. That's why he's going. Yep. That's his character trait, everybody. His character trait is he likes to see titty. That's it. He's a coward and he just wants to see all the titty. Be almost more interesting just to have the fucking music video still going. Yeah, crossing a moral boundary is... What is it with Japan and this sort of idea? The idea, like, oh yeah, let's go watch girls bath. Like, it's kind of creepy, my dude. I mean, at the very least, he gets punished for it immediately. So, you know what? That's fine. Immediate punishment is fine on that one. But why put it in the first place? I get it, he's a pervert, I don't care. So, pardon me for saying, but this episode fucking blew. Like, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna qualify it. This episode fucking blew, my dude. Like, so first episode starts us off fairly strong. We have a general concept. We've got these people have all come. These people have all come to this isekai world. They have some sort of tangential relationship to each other, but they don't remember anything. All of the strong boys packed up and fucked off, and now we're following the rejects, the shitters that weren't good enough to get brought along to do actual cool shit. They don't really understand their abilities. They picked classes that seemed cool instead of ones that were actually suited to their skills. And they can't even defeat, like, goblins, which are the most basic-ass fucking abilities. That was, like, the first episode. That was the premise, and it kind of sets up this idea of, like, this squad of losers. It's like, here are the losers. They're gonna get better over time. We're gonna get reunited with the good people, the people that don't suck later on, and it's gonna turn out there'll be some sort of twist, like they turn to evil, or or they got their ass beat, and the losers have like gained skills that they never even thought of, and they etc. Like that's kind of like the general like arc that I was expecting happening. Um. Also, that still's pretty good right there. But fuck, right? That was like that was the thing I was expecting, and then like the second episode just kind of derails halfway through. Like it starts pretty good. Like it starts with them like they're hunting down these goblins that were near the river. You know, like they try and get everything going. Ranta is a sack of fucking human garbage and is awful and shitty and, you know, can't fight for shit. But whatever, you know, if he's supposed to be the guy that, like, you know, in, like, Chronicles of Narnia, like, the one sibling that immediately turns evil? You know, like, the one that, like, basically he gets lost in Narnia, he wanders off, he meets the White Witch, and he's like, yeah, no, fuck those kids. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. And the only reason he comes back to the good side is because, and bear in mind, it's been a while since I read fucking Chronicles of Narnia, but fucking, the main reason he comes back to the good guys is because the bad guys start losing. And also Santa happens. Like, no, wait, no, he never gets a gift from Santa. Fuck, yeah, he gets fucked on that one. Like, that's what he strikes me as. Like, if this was Narnia, he'd be that kid. You know, like, you know, he sucks, he's bad, he's shitty, and he's whatever, right? That's fine. You know, who cares? Like, and even the fight against the goblins kind of neat. It's not, like, overly choreographed. They're not, like, portrayed as overly competent, or competent at all, actually. But they basically, they come up with a little bit of strategery, and they execute it to the best of their ability, which isn't very much, but, you know, they tried. They tried their best. And despite some, like, scares along the way, and some bloodshed, and some realization that, like, oh, fuck, this is real shit, like, they managed to take the goblin down and get some money and get some experience, and they kind of start figuring it out, right? That is cool. That is like a really cool little start there. That is good. And then like and you know that goes on for fucking like 10 minutes, and then we've got like a fucking another couple minutes of them, you know, like shopping and figuring shit out. And then exactly at the 13-minute mark, we've got fucking a full, like, almost 5 minutes of fucking just music montage of them just wandering around the city doing artsy bullshit, like, just being artsy bullshit. That's all it is. And then they cap it off with, like, everyone getting together and being like, oh man, the moon, oh man, sunset, oh geez, oh yeah, but, like, not, like, look back at what they actually said. Nothing of importance was said. It amounts to, oh, look at the sunset. Isn't the sunset neat? I come by here every day and I didn't really notice it before. Oh man, the sunset. Like, and then we've got a scene at night where Ranta gets his ass beat for being a pervert. Which I understand is supposed to be funny, but it's really not. Like, maybe it was funny when the first anime to ever do it did it, and I imagine it probably, and it was the first time I saw that joke. But it's like fucking hitting someone in the face with a fucking cream pie. Was it funny when like it was when that joke was first done in like fucking 1932? Actually, no. When was that joke actually first made? Let's see how old that joke is. Pie to face gag origin. Let's see. 1913 is one possible origin. And another one, and another potential origin is 1909. But both of the films that it's supposed to come from are lost media. The first widespread use of it was actually in 1927. So, I mean, I wasn't that far off. Like, This is the, like, fucking, like, guy is pervert and sneaks into girl's bath is the fucking pie-in-the-face gag of anime. Yes, the pie-in-the-face gag was funny in 1927. It is not funny now. And it's just... And honestly, it just... This is already kind of a shitty episode, and that just brings it down even further, you know? Like, what did we really learn about our characters, except the fact that, like, killing things kind of fucks you up? Which anyone who is not a sociopath would realize. Like, yeah, no, like, there's not even really anything to talk about. Like, it's... I mean, the show's still kind of ugly with its backgrounds. We learn nothing new about the characters. They murdered something for the first time. And they got some money. But it's only like 2 days worth of money at most. The first 4 episodes of a show are supposed to be the things that sell you on it. Honestly, if I did like some friends of mine did, and I went like, oh yeah, no, it gets 2 episodes and then it's done, I would have dropped this right here. But I like to give a show 4 episodes before I decide whether I'm going to continue it or not. So this one was a big fucking not good. It's shitty. It's nothing really to talk about. It's nothing to write home about. It looks awful. It's ugly, and it's not funny. Not funny. Didn't laugh. Here comes Chunky. Chunky's dead. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's really all I gotta say. Fucking whatever. Let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments. Whether you like this episode, and if you do, let me know why, because I don't see any fucking redeeming qualities. Or if you dislike it like I did. Or if there's something that, like, just flew over my fucking head because I'm a Philistine, let me know down there in the comments. Yeah. Anyway, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, everybody. Share on social media. Tell your friends. Hit that share button down below. If you want, you can also support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description and on the end card, where there's a list of all the people that keep the show up and running. And there's also some other benefits with those listed on the Patreon page, so yeah. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I will see you a